Well, stick around. When we come back, we're going to have a special guest on air with us today to discuss a great charity and how you can get involved. Mr. Credit Lunch Hour, making you smarter than everyone else.
Welcome back to the Lunch Hour with Mr. Credit. And today, it's Turnaround Tuesday on ESPN Radio 1700.
Welcome back. It is your lunch hour, ESPN 1700, the Mr. Credit radio show. My name is Dan Osgood, filling in for Derek today. In studio with me is Jared Kaza from Neil Dimott downtown. And on air with us, we have a special guest, Nate Robinson. He is recognized as an author, a philanthropist, a certified distressed property expert, a super cool dad, an entrepreneur, as well as an industry leading expert on real estate. He's got 10 years of real estate experience, and Nate has written and published dozens of online articles and reports on the real estate industry. And he's the final editor in the works right now on his book, soon to be released, The Warren Buffett Approach to Selling Real Estate. And the best thing with Nate, he's very passionate about a special cause. And Nate, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Welcome to the Mr. Credit Lunch Hour.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate you inviting me out today.
No, when we heard about your cause, we were very excited to do everything we can to help promote it. Movie Night for Hunger. What is it?
Movie Night for Hunger. It's something that's really been close to my heart. It's an epic event that we have planned. Actually, we have 5 of these events planned for this year in 2014. And what we're doing is we're actually combining the opportunity to help a great cause, which is the San Diego Food Bank, and I'll come back to that in a minute,
okay,
along with fun for families. When I recently relocated to San Diego, I had an opportunity to read an article that, just exposed some things that were going on as far as hungers in the world. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cool, but it doesn't really happen here. We're in San Diego. People don't have these problems. And it was pointed out to me that San Diego has a pretty large-sized problem as far as food is concerned, as far as hunger is concerned. And so I started doing some research, and I found out that the San Diego Food Bank not only addresses some of these issues, but they do a really great job of supporting the community. And so Movie Night for Hunger kind of got spawned from that, as well as some personal events with some friends that used to do an outdoor movie night on the front lawn. And so we decided to put something, really good together for a great cause, for charity to help the food banks. And so what we're doing this year is we have several movies that we're going to be playing on a large screen. And we're inviting the public to come out to the event. We're not charging for the event. The event is free. And most of the venues will be giving away popcorn and water and things of that nature for the kids to enjoy. But Movie Night for Hunger is an opportunity to bring the community out, and we're asking for small donation of food. If they could bring some, non-perishable food, or if they want to make a donation directly to the food bank, it would be the charity of choice that we're deciding to work with.
Are there any items that are preferred? I know when I've seen other food drives, they say things like peanut butter are good items to bring because it is a high protein type item.
They can bring just about any non-perishable food.
Okay.
Although the food bank does take perishable foods, we prefer for these events that they bring non-perishable food, pasta, canned goods, canned meats and tuners and things of that nature.
Okay.
Peanut butter is always great because, that's something that we can always use. But non-perishable foods would be the most important thing. Like at any other food drive, we really want to try to get the shelves filled at the food bank.
Okay.
And recently, I think it was back in December, we did an event. I had a thank you party for some of my real estate clients. And we did an event where we were trying to raise some food for the food bank. And when we brought food into the San Diego Food Bank, I met with Robin Scale. She's one of the managers over there. And she really explained to me the details of just how important it is that the public help support the food bank. And, she was really grateful for what we had done. But as I assessed the issue, I realized that we hadn't even begun to scratch the surface. So I
Okay.
told Robin, hey, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back summer months and during the spring months, and we're bringing an entire group that's going to actually raise a lot of money and a lot of food for the food bank. There's no way in the world that this problem is going to continue here in San Diego, not while we live here. And so through that, we decided to do something really, really big. So
So what is the ultimate goal for Movie Night for Hunger?
the ultimate goal is to raise 500,000 meals for the San Diego Food Bank by the end of 2015, December 31st, 2015. We would like to donate over $100,000 in cash to the food bank, and we want to gather at least 50,000 pounds of food. So we have some really lofty goals with doing this, but the food bank supports so many other charities. They're kind of like a big distribution point,
Okay.
and they support about 350 other distribution points throughout the county. Anywhere from, the 28,000 military families and or veterans that actually use their services to the backpack lunches that they do for the children who actually need food over the weekend. They qualify for free lunch at school, but over the weekend some of these kids can go home and, they can go to bed hungry. So they send backpack lunches with these kids every weekend for them to, take home.
Well, what's the best way for someone to find out more information about this? Is there a phone number or a website that we can give out so anyone listening, so that doesn't get missed?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, the website is still under construction, but we're actually accepting members. It's called OutdoorMovieNightForHunger.com.
Okay.
Again, it's OutdoorMovieNightForHunger.com.
Okay.
That's currently under construction. And I can be reached directly. My number is 760-566-7600.
Okay. And just ask for Nate, or does that go directly to you?
Yeah, they go directly to the office, and so it usually forwards to my phone or to the Carolyn Murphy, one of my team members.
Okay. And how does someone get involved? Just by contacting you and saying, hey, how can I help?
Yeah, on the website we have ways in which volunteers can actually sign up and get involved with the group. It's still not completely polished, so if you get onto the site today, you'll be able to join, but the site's still under construction. But you can give us a call. You can shoot an email also. My email address is Nate Cares, NateCares, the number 4, the letter U, Nate Cares for You @gmail.com.
Okay.
Or follow me on Twitter also, Nate Cares for You. Just @ Nate Cares for You.
Perfect. Now, I'm sure everyone's dying to know what movie are you going to play?
There you go.
It's really going to be. We had a great movie this year. We're going to actually do Despicable Me 2, and we're not on the air, are we?
We are.
We are on the air.
We are live.
We're live. Well, we may have a special flash mob that's going to actually be at the event.
Okay. Did I hear rumors you're going to try to set some type of record or something?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're hoping to do the largest line dance for the movie Happy. The song Happy, excuse me.
Okay.
From Pharrell. It's all over the radio, and it's actually the theme song to Despicable Me 2. So we're really looking to, really having a great time, helping the families have a lot of fun. And we have some really special guests that's actually going to be performing at our event. I know you guys may have heard of Greg Douglas from the Steve Miller Band. He formerly is with the Steve Miller Band.
Yes.
There you go.
Greg decided that he was going to donate his talents to the event and put on a 90-minute concert. And if you ever heard someone play the guitar and strum it really well, Greg Douglas is one of those guys.
That's so they're going to get a free movie, a free concert, and be providing a phenomenal benefit to people in need of food.
Correct.
That sounds like a pretty good cause to me.
That's trifecta right there.
So do you have a date set already?
Yeah, we actually have 5 dates that we have set up. So our big event is going to be, this is one where we can probably get maybe 5,000 to 7,000 people. Right now we're penciled in at Qualcomm Stadium on August 9th. For June 14th, we are actually working on the location so it actually show up on the website, since we had to make it a little bit of adjustment between, in the last few days. We originally were scheduled at Petco Park, but we had to make an adjustment, so we're actually changing the venue for the June 14th venue.
Okay.
And then we have one in July 19th.
And that'll all be available on your website once you get all of those
all on the website.
certified. Great. And once again,
Absolutely.
that is Movie Night for Hunger. OutdoorMovieNightForHunger.com is how you reach Nate and find out more about this. Nate, thank you very much for joining us today. This is a phenomenal cause, and we'll do our best to promote it.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Pleasure's ours.
Well, that just about does it for us today. I feel the smoldering under my seat cooling down now. They've turned the fire off. Hopefully I filled in and was half as good as Derek is in this seat. Jared, thank you very much for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me. Great show.
And everybody have a great day. Enjoy the weather we're having out there. It's typical San Diego. You've been listening to the Mr. Credit Lunch Hour, ESPN 1700.
If you would like to contact Mr. Credit or access any free offers mentioned on the show, just go to mrcredit.org. That's mrcredit.org.